All right, hello, hello, hello. We're gonna do a flight here to Bangor. So let's go ahead and get started. So from LaGuardia, we're going to Bangor. Yeah, let's see what the filed altitude is gonna be. 230. Okay. So 230. Let's see. 3-1 departures out of LaGuardia, is that what we're looking at? It appears we are doing 3-1 departures. Yep. Alright, LaGuardia 7 off of 3-1. Let's see. Yeah, let's plan something for Bangor so we don't get a weird one going in there. Try to look at the real one here, let's see. I don't know what they're doing up there yet. 320 is the wind, so we expect runway 33. That's good. All right, so let's see. ILS, runway 33. All right, that will be good. Let's see, what's the flight number? 5409. Weight and balance, let's go, I don't know, like 40%, something like that. That's plenty. Okay. So let's write all this down. How's it going there, Sergeant? Good to see you. All right, let's see. You got 3-1, LaGuardia 7, ILS 3-2, and a BGR. All right. Easy enough there. All right. Get that going. You don't remember to take a screenshot for the thing. Let's fix some of the streaming stuff.
Tower Endeavour 5409er at runway
Damn it.
31 ready for
up.
departure
Go
IFR
back.
to Bangor.
I'm gonna go back to the main menu. Awesome. Got to set it from the gate. It's a pain in the ass, that is. I get this video finished setting it up. Try it again. Wish it would just save the last one you just did. I don't get why it deletes it. It's just kind of annoying. A lot of the UI stuff is pretty bad with this game. Alright, now why are you changing runways on me? You've... Come on, come on, come on, come on. See what their runway they're actually taking off of here. They just landed 3-1. It looks like they're still taking off of 3-1. So let's go runway 3-1, LaGuardia 7, 3-1 directs, ILS 3-3. Let's make sure we take off of a gate here. Okay. Alright, that's fixed again. That looks good. Still 23,000, yep. Altitude Airways, let's check customizations, good. No, it isn't. What's the, yep, that's right. 40%. All right, let's see if this will work this time. should actually put the right one on there. Alright, good, good. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, let's go cold and dark. Start from the beginning here. Alright, hydraulics are off, nozzle steering is off, landing gear is down, spoilers are zeros, flaps are 0. Radars are off, ADG handle is down, emergency flap is down, battery power is coming on. Check this again, I gotta do this every time. Realistic IRS. Alright, let's go ahead and check battery here. 22, that's correct. APU and byte SOV valve is open. APU door is open. Spooling. Alright, let's get this set up for weights here. 78. 98.62. How's it going there, Valuers X's? Oh, you're in New York now? Yeah, nice. We're in LaGuardia, yeah. LaGuardia. Right, APU is almost up. Let's finish and waiting on that. Alright, APU's up. IRS, stab trim, mock trim, and yaw damp. Alright, let's check electrics. AC, DC, hydraulic 3A. Hydraulics are good. Alright, back to the status page here. Let's go packs and recirc fan. Go ahead and do some more stuff while I'm up here. Okay. Good there. Alright, let's do position in it and all that stuff. Right, K LaGuardia. Alright, flight number is 5409. Alright, good. We'll execute that. Our departure arrival. We're going to be doing the LaGuardia 7. Shit, it doesn't have the LaGuardia 7 on here, so we'll just leave it blank. It's LaGuardia 7 I can just do, so. Runway 31. Bangor is going to be the ILS 33. We'll do vectors on that. I don't want to go direct Bangor. All right, let's go to flight plan. Let's go to legs. Let's start putting that in. All right, what's our first out? Farley. BizX. Recce. And then Nelly. Recce, Nelly, Kylo, Beacon, Portland, it looks like. Probably it. Yeah, it has us doing a procedure turn. We get vectors. I don't know why. I'll do I'll do it to Elson. That's what I'm expecting, so see what it does. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's see. Alright, what do we got? 98.62 for fuel. 78 passengers. Oh, 78 passengers, 78 packs right there. And then we have 1075 for cargo. We're on a flight level 230. That worked pretty good there. Alright, good. Let's grab ATIS. Still waiting on the IRS to align.
LaGuardia Airport information, Kilo 1900 Zulu. Wind tree 0 tree at Niner. Visibility 10.
How's it going there? Owl,
Sky
hello, hello.
condition, ceiling 9,700 feet broken. Temperature 2.10.
Alright, so
Altimeter 29.87. ILS runway 22 in use.
go down.
Landing and departing runway tree 1. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact UF Kilo.
Kilo.
Clearance delivery Endeavour 5409er ready to copy IFR clearance to Bangor.
Endeavour 5409er is cleared to Bangor Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 119.75 squawk 0545.
Endeavour 5409er cleared to Bangor Airport as filed.
Shit.
Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 119.75 squawk 0545.
Endeavour
God damn it.
5409er read back correct. Contact ground on 121.85. Good day.
Alright, good. That's in. Right, I'm gonna go to COM 2. Right, set all the V speeds in. Right, origination, crew oxygen mask check, audio warning panel check, electric power check, fire detection is checked, external lights check, fuel panel check, bleed air panel check, APU panel is going to be on, start panel is checked, hydraulic panel is, we're going to go auto for all of them. And I'll run my pumps, there we go. Auto, ELT is armed, cabin pressure panel checked, let's just go up a little bit on the landing elevation for here. All right. Air conditioning checked, anti-ice panel check, windshield heat is low, and emergency lights armed, standby compass checked, nose wheel steering is off, clock set, instrument panels checked, upper pedestal checked, thrust lever quadrant checked, avionics checked, yaw damper is engaged, source panel select normal. Alright, good. Passenger signs are on, lane elevation is set, altimeters are 2987 within 75 feet of field elevation, FMS is checked, set, IRS is still aligning. Alright, so we gotta wait on that alignment, we're still waiting on that. So we'll hold on IRS alignment. Radio nav aids are set. Takeoff briefing. Be taking up runway 31. Let me grab all the relevant info on that. All right, let's see. LaGuardia. All right, runway 31. We don't see the LaGuardia 7 on here anymore. So did they get rid of the LaGuardia 7? They might have. Okay. All right, let's grab the airport info here. So, going to be taking off on runway 31. We have 7,002 feet of runway. If we have an emergency before 80 knots, we'll stop on the runway. After 80 knots, we'll only stop for critical events. After V1, we're going to go ahead and we will take care of it in the air. We'll plan to make left or right traffic with ATC vectors, probably right traffic, and come back for runway 31. Takeoff briefing is complete. All right, IRS is aligned. Before start, checklist is good. All right, good. Let's close up.
Captain,
doors
cabin is
page.
secure. All passengers are aboard.
Alright, doors page. I gotta check the trim setting. Trim setting is 6.8. Let's go to flight controls, 6.8. 6.8. Get a push.
Ground Endeavour 5409er requesting pushback.
Endeavour 5409er pushback request accepted.
Alright. Alright, track hours come back on. Alright, let's go ahead. We asked them to start. They cleared us to start. Start in 1. Alright, 20%. Flaps. Those reversers are armed.
Ground Delta 289er 1 Heavy requesting pushback. Delta 289er 1 Heavy pushback request accepted.
Ground Endeavour 5409er requesting the end of pushback.
Endeavour 5409er request to end pushback received.
Taxi, I don't. Actually, we're taking off 3-1. We're gonna spin both engines. Spin both turbines. We're right there.
During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme
fuel on
emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head.
Ground Delta 289er 1 Heavy requesting the end of pushback. Delta 289er 1 Heavy request to end pushback received. Ground Delta 289er 1
Alright,
Heavy
two's up.
with Kilo ready to taxi
Alright.
IFR.
AC.
Delta 289er 1 Heavy taxi to and hold short
Hydraulics.
runway tree 1 via taxiway
Alright, we're all
Alpha
set.
Zulu.
Shut down the
Contact
APU.
tower on 118.7 when ready.
Alright, APU's down. Nose wheel steering's coming on. Alright, clear to start. Device is off. APU's on. Now off. Electrics are checked. Takeoff data is set. Doors are closed. Lock beacon is on. Fuel pumps are on. Harken brake is off. Half start. Generators are auto. Electrics check. Bleed valves are auto. Packs are on. APU is going to be off. Anti-ice is off. Nose wheel steering is armed.
Delta 289er 1 Heavy.
Let's go ahead to the flight controls page. Alright, flight control check. Alright, flight controls are free and correct. Slap set to 8. Flight controls are free and correct. Trim set to 6.8 and in the green. Thrust reversers are armed. Flight instruments are checked. Brake temperature is checked. Alright, good.
Ground Endeavour 5409er with Kilo
Taxi.
ready to taxi IFR.
Endeavour 5409er taxi to and hold
shit.
short of runway tree 1 using
Stand by.
taxi
I'm having a
Contact
issue with
tower
my
on
throttles.
118.7 when ready.
Plug this back in, see what I can do. Damn it. I hate it when this happens.
Taxiing hold short runway tree 1 via taxiway Zulu Endeavour 5409er.
Ground Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy requesting pushback.
It's fucking frustrating.
Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy
Stand by.
pushback request accepted.
Alright, we're all set now. Go ahead and we will track IR back on. Alright. Go for brake check here in a second. I got the parking brake on, don't I? Alright, brake check. Brakes are checked.
Ground Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy.
Right, before takeoff check, we'll do when we get there. We're pretty much here. So, gonna go over to tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
Tower Endeavour 5409 are ready for IFR departure runway tree 1.
Endeavour 5409er, line up and wait.
Alright. Position hold.
Line up and wait Endeavour 5409er.
Alright. Alright, we're good. Alright, lights and strobes are on. Fuel cross flow is to manual flight sense advised. Transponder is on. Radar is off. CAS is checked.
Good day. Going to 124.45 Delta 289er 1 Heavy. Endeavour 5409er, altimeter 29er decimal 87, wind tree 0 tree at 9er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 Endeavour 5409er.
Alright, first set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears come up. Select heading. Select speed heading.
Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy ready for IFR departure runway tree 1.
Autopilot.
Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy, line up and wait. Endeavour 5409er, contact Newark departure on 119er decimal 75. Good day.
1975. See.
Line up and wait Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy.
119er decimal 75 Endeavour 5409er. Goodbye.
City.
Newark departure Endeavour 5409er is at 1,800 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Endeavour 5409er, Newark departure altimeter 29er decimal 87, radar contact, continue.
Continue.
Endeavour 5409er, climb and maintain flight level 180.
180.
Climb and maintain
track
flight
hours
level
off.
180 Endeavour
Look at what I'm doing.
5409er.
Newark departure Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy is at 900 feet, climbing 6,000 feet. Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy, Newark departure altimeter 29er decimal
180.
86, radar contact, continue.
Right, climb checklist. If I can click on it. Fuel crossflows, auto bleeds, and APU are set and off. Thrust reverser off. Cast is
5409er,
checked.
contact New York Center on 121.125.
121.125. See ya.
Air Portugal 201 Heavy, you are 25 miles north. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 22 right approach via PTR in transition. Clear to PATR end.
121.125 Endeavour 5409er. Goodbye. New York Center Endeavour 5409er is passing 9,400 feet, climbing flight level 180.
Endeavour 5409er, New York Center altimeter 29er, decimal 86 radar contact. Continue to follow.
Carl. Alright, direct. Barrel. Execute. Nav. Alright. Alright, going through 10.
Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy,
the flight
contact New
center.
York Center on 133.15. Good day. Going to 133.15, Spirit Wings 1667 Heavy.
Tailwind, what do we got for a tailwind? Ooh, 44 and not tailwind. Not bad.
JetBlue 1962 Heavy, contact Boston Center on 132.3. Good day. .3 JetBlue 1962 Heavy. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
New York Center Delta 289er 1 Heavy is passing 8,100 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. Brickyard Tree 660 Heavy, contact Boston Center on 132.3. Good day. Delta 289er 1 Heavy, New York Center altimeter 29er, decimal 86 radar contact. Continue. Endeavour 5409er, contact Boston Center on 134.3. Good day.
134.3, Endeavour 5409.
Delta 289er 1 Heavy, contact Allentown departure on 124.45. Good day.
Going to 13 for decimal tree Endeavour 5409er. Boston Center Endeavour 5409er is at 17,600 feet, climbing flight level 180.
Endeavour 5409er, Boston Center altimeter 29er, decimal 86 radar contact. Continue to follow.
Farrell.
Endeavour 5409er, climb and maintain flight level 230.
230, and that's the final.
Climb and maintain flight level 230 Endeavour 5409er.
230. And altimeters are standard.
Boston Center Delta 289er 1 Heavy is at 12,000 feet, climbing 17,000 feet. Delta 289er 1 Heavy, Boston Center altimeter 29.86 radar contact, continue. Endeavor 5409er, contact Boston Center on 128.1. Good day.
28-1, Endeavor
Delta
5409.
289er 1 Heavy, contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day.
128.1 Endeavor 5409er. Goodbye. Boston Center Endeavor 5409er
That's
is at flight level
220 for
220, climbing flight
230.
level 230.
Endeavor 5409er, Boston Center radar contact, continue to Grecki. Exigent 128 Heavy, contact Boston Center on 134.3. Good day.
Nelly, and then Kylo.
134.3, Exigent 128 Heavy. Goodbye.
Beacon. Alright, I'll let the passengers get up.
Airbus 1 Golf Delta, contact Boston Center on 134.3. Good day. Boston Center Spirit Wings 9er Tree 4 Heavy is at flight level 245, climbing flight level 270. Spirit Wings 9er Tree 4 Heavy, Boston Center radar contact, continue to Papa Victor Delta. .3 Airbus 1 Golf Delta. Goodbye. Cessna 316, you are 29er miles south. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 20 approach via Leeds transition. Cleared to Leeds. Cathay A31 Heavy, traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 225. Report them in sight. Cessna 316, you are 28 miles south of Westfield. Contact Westfield Tower on 118.9er when inbound on the approach. Endeavor 5409er, traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 210 Airbus A20N.
No.
Report them in sight.
Joy.
Endeavor 5409er, don't have the traffic.
Cathay A31 Heavy, have the traffic.
Alright, we're only 35 out of Bangor. Let's get briefing on the old ILS here. There's no arrival in there, so we don't have to brief the arrival. Alright, I'll be doing the ILS runway 33 into Bangor 109.5330, the final approach course. Glide slope intercept about 2,300 at Couvalt.
Boston Center Lindbergh 4510, 16,000.
Airport elevation 192 feet. We're just going to, if we have to go missed, we're just going to come back, get vectors for another ILS 33. MSA is 3,100 feet. Expect to be 3,000 at Elsa, and then we can descend down to 2,300 at Couvalt. And then we'll follow glide slope down. If we do lose glide slope, we're going to go missed and come back for probably an hour and a half, 3-3 at that point. Yeah. I got the Cat 1 up. So we're not going to be doing the Cat 1. Let me see. That's the Cat 1.
Exejet tree 2 tree traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 80 Airbus A20N.
Yeah, that's the only one
Report them
that
in
is
sight.
showing, so that's fine. That's fine. Alright.
Exejet
Brief
tree 2
is
tree have the
complete.
Airbus A20N in sight.
I just actually forgot what the, there's the Cat 2 right there. I found it. Okay, here's the Cat 2. Cat 2 is the one we're going to be doing, just in height of 263. See what the airport elevation is again? 163. Okay, 163.
Endeavour 5409er contact Boston Center on 127.65. Good day.
12765, Endeavour 5409, see ya.
Going to 127.65 Endeavour 5409er. Boston Center Endeavour 5409er flight level 230.
Endeavour 5409er Boston Center radar contact. Continue to Neely.
Neely.
Endeavour 5390 contact Boston Center on 124.85. Good day.
It looks like the real plane just landed in at runway 33 as well.
124.85 Endeavour 5390. Goodbye.
See where Neely is on the map. Is Neely... Yep, is right over Bradley? Interesting. Okay, Neely is right over Bradley. Literally, there is a flight that Endeavour does from LaGuardia to Bradley, Connecticut. It's from here. Come on, man. Zoom, you... Oh my god, zoom, you fucker. It's from here to here. That's how far the flight is. Gordy. We used to do some out of Chicago. That was like, Green Bay was close. We did some shorties, but that's damn short. You know, when they go to White Plains is... How's White Plains? White Plains around here somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Here it is. This is White Plains. They do White Plains out of Atlanta, I believe. And CVG. Yeah, Nelly's over Bradley. Trying to see where Kylo's closest to. Let's see what town Kylo is above. Right on the edge of Manchester. Used to fly into Bangor. It was the first flight out. I think we had like a 5:30 departure or 5 a.m. departure.
Endeavour
Super early.
5409er contact Boston Center on 123.75.
123.75.
Good day.
123.75, Endeavour 5409, see ya.
Going to 123.75 Endeavour 5409er. Boston Center Endeavour 5409er flight level 230.
Endeavour 5409er Boston Center radar contact continue.
Continuing.
Cessna 1 Papa Mike contact Boston Center on 133.325. Good day. One 3.325 Cessna 1 Papa Mike. Goodbye. 409er, contact Boston Center on 128.325. Good day.
128.325, Endeavor 5409, sir.
128.325 Endeavor 5409er. Goodbye. Boston Center Endeavor 5409er, flight level 230.
Endeavor 5409er, Boston Center, radar contact. Continue to Kylo.
Hello. Alright, what are we over now here? What about Manchester?
Care 426, you are 52 miles southeast. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 18 approach via HAMMM transition. Clear to HAMMM. Care 426, you are 51 miles southeast of Lebanon. Contact Lebanon Tower on 125.905 when inbound on the approach. Tower on 125.905, Care 426. Boston Center Air Canada 751 Heavy is at
It's gotta be Concord
16,400
right there.
feet, climbing flight level 190. Air Canada 751 Heavy, Boston Center, altimeter 29.82 radar contact. Continue.
You can see the angle on us here. See how the plane's turned like right here? It's because we got a 72 knot wind off of our left side. We're turned into that wind there.
Endeavor 5409er, contact Boston Center on 128.2. Good day.
128.2, Endeavor 5509, I'll see you.
128.2 Endeavor 5409er. Goodbye. Boston Center Endeavor 5409er, flight level 230.
Endeavor 5409er, Boston Center radar contact. Continue.
Got a ground speed of 522 knots because of that good tailwind there. This Laconia we're coming up on here? Or are we in Maine already? Let's say that could be Laconia. I don't know how we're cutting across here. It's pretty much 12 o'clock. Probably this right here, I'd say. That's Rochester. Okay. It's Laconia. Laconia is more up here, I'd say. Yeah, Laconia is up here probably. Is that it? Laconia? Look, that's Laconia right there. Okay. That's Sanford there. Yep, they're gonna have more weird seasons of weather. So, yeah. Things get hotter, we get more moisture, we get more storms. They go places they used to not go.
Delta 265 heavy traffic is 12 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level 360, Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Delta 265 heavy have the traffic.
See how they do this. Hopefully they don't give us a procedure turn. They should be just vectoring us to the final. We'll see. I can do the procedure turn, but pretty silly to have me do the procedure turns. Already making mods for Flightsim 25. When did that even come out? Does that even come out? November 14th for Flightsim 25, eh? Flightsim's always been a
Endeavor 5409er, you are 9 or 7 miles southwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway tree approach by a Bravo Golf Romeo transition. Cleared to Bravo Golf Romeo.
Yeah, you can send me to Bangor. Alright. Goodbye.
Please stand by Endeavor 5409er.
Endeavor 5409er, roger.
No, let's go back.
Please stand by Endeavor 5409er.
Endeavor 5409er, roger.
Let's...
Endeavour 5409er would like ILS runway tree approach ELSA transition.
Endeavour 5409er, you are 88 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree approach via ELSA transition. Clear to ELSA. Endeavour 5409er, you are 86 miles southwest of Bangor. Contact Bangor Tower on 120.7 when inbound on the approach.
Tower on 120.7 Endeavour 5409er.
Alright, we're going direct ELSA now. That makes more sense than doing a Bangor and a procedure turn, which, you know, we would not get in the airlines. Don't quite need 5,000 feet per minute descent right here. Oh, shit. Let's get it off speed mode here. That's why. There we go. Alright, I gotta grab an altimeter here. They're not gonna give me the altimeter, so. So yeah, we'd hit Bangor, then we'd come and do an outbound procedure turn. That's silliness. You wouldn't be doing that in an airliner, so we're just gonna take ELSA. Let's see. 2978. Pressure's low. Alright, we're gonna seatbelt sign on, ding the flight attendant. Alright, 2978's in. Alright, lane elevation is, that's fine, what we've got in there set. Fuel is checked, TCAS set, radar is going to be off, CAS is checked, landing data is set, approach briefing, going to be landing, I already did the approach briefing complete. Alright. Did you say contact tower when we're inbound? Yeah. So we're going to descend all the way down. They cleared us the approach. We're going to go all the way down to 3,000 for ELSA. Gonna slow down here to go through 10. Alright, ELSA's 14 miles, 14.4 DME from the field. Alright, about 14 minutes from ELSA. Get spoilers out? I do. Felt like spoilers. I can't hear them. You'd feel them, you'd hear them IRL, so it's kind of tough when you can't. Alright, we'll go track IR on. That was abrupt. There we go. And 1095, we'll see the radio should, when we get close, it should put it in. And after Elsa, we're going to go down to 2,300 feet. Should have descended speed mode. I kind of descended quickly, but I'll be alright. Now we're limited to 250. Yeah, let's see what Sergeant has to say. November, yep. Oh, interesting, yep. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was considering signing up for the thing. Like, you know, it's little money to me, and it's like, you know, you get the new stuff, and it's kind of cool. Like, people complain about that. We should just get it for free. It's like, man, it's like 20 extra bucks, and you know, you get the stuff if you know. And if you don't want to do it, don't buy buy the packs you want. But it's like, the whole thing is people don't like understand the basic economics of this stuff. It's pretty silly. It's like they gotta make some money. You know, you want your favorite franchise to stay around, you gotta buy them, man. You know? So I think it's worth it, especially like 20 bucks. People cry about 20 bucks. It's like, you know, I spent 11 bucks on lunch. You know, more than I've ever paid for a DLC for Stormworks. You know. That would be 4,000 for 3,000. Yeah, this is really weird for them to dump us off on a tower so early. Like, they would not dump us off the tower so early because they, you know, they want us to contact tower inbound. You know. See, it says when inbound on the approach. So, like, we don't even talk to them until we get inbound. A little bit fast here. a hair over 250. Starting to get radio altimeter there. See, it just popped up on the bottom. That's telling us how high we are above obstacles. See, at 2,460 feet. That's the radar altimeter kicking on. That's because we're going over some little bit of hilly terrain here. I don't know if we call it mountains. So it looks 7 minutes out of Elsa. Yeah, I started descending in speed mode and I pulled it all the way back, and I didn't bother looking at the distance because they told me to send super early. It's kind of a slam dunk in. Should have held off. I could have kept going like 300 knots. Not a big deal. Alright, ILS looks tuned in. 1095, 1095, it's tuned in. Alright, let's go ahead and switch it over. And then what's the final course? 330. That is the final course in. Right, we're gonna cut the corner. I'm gonna keep it in heady mode, and then I'm just gonna grab the ILS here. Because it tends to do a funky ass job of doing it. We got 9 miles. 9 miles? 8 miles between Elsa and Kuvat. Is that the field up there on the left? I can't tell. No. That might be right. We'll see. It's probably it over there. Probably looking right at it there. This patch here of light colored dirt. Could be that too. Can't tell. Hello, Walter. How are you? We're on our way into Bangor. Going into Maine. Alright, well, we're in Maine, but... Yeah, I'm thinking that's it right there. Probably the bigger patch that I'm looking at right now. I'm doing well. Went to the Chinese grocery today, got some good stuff. Yep, that looks like the airport right there. Yeah, I can see the rabbit. So there's the airport right there. See the approach lights right there? There's the rabbit, and there's the airport. Looking at 2 minutes still. Alright, starting to turn now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain seated until we have stopped.
Bangor Tower Endeavour 5 for 09er 16 miles southeast inbound ILS runway tree approach.
Endeavour 5409er Bangor Tower. Altimeter 29er.78 when tree 9er at 7. Cleared ILS runway tree approach.
Cleared the approach.
Cleared ILS runway tree approach Endeavour 5409er.
There's 220 knots, gears coming down. First notch flaps. Second notch flaps. Look at this altitude here. All right, it's joining the localizer now. Be too aggressive there, guy. Just join it nice. Alright, flight 10's advised, passenger signs are on, thrust reversers are armed. Landing gears down, 3 green. Flaps are 45. 4 landing check is complete, we're just waiting on a clear to land. Right. You see how high my thrust is? That's because we got gear and flaps up. I put the seatbelt sign on a while ago. As soon as you click it on, the flight attendant usually makes a message that the seatbelt sign's back on. I did it when we did our descent. So. Alright, glide slope's alive. Still not on really on the quite a bit off the localizer here. Like there it goes. It's starting to get on the localizer a little bit better.
Bangor Tower, Endeavour 5010, ready for departure. Runway tree
That's funny.
IFR to LaGuardia.
That is the that's the actual
Endeavour
flight.
5010, altimeter 29.78, wind 336 at 9er.
That's the actual flight that we just did. That's the flight leaving on the flight we just did it. So that's 5010. So we'll change our flight
Clear
number
for
to that.
takeoff, runway tree Endeavour 5010.
5010. Yep, that's the flight that actually took this in IRL. We'll do a quick turn and we'll go back. All right, glide slopes captured.
Endeavour 5409er, wind tree 36 at 9er. Cleared to land runway tree.
Little
Cleared to land runway tree Endeavour
All right, autopilot's
5409er.
coming off. All right, we see them rolling right now.
One thousand.
1,000. Now we're on the glide slope now.
Endeavour 5010, contact Bangor departure on 118.9er25. Good day. .9er25, Endeavour 5010. Goodbye.
I was gonna try to look up the call sign, but that tells me the call sign right there, the flight number. Again, the trim is really a pain with this yoke. The springs are just too heavy in this yoke, so I have to end up like trimming too much because I've got too much spring tension.
500.
Try not to get a sink rate. Alarm here.
400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right, we'll get this first
Endeavour
taxiway here.
5409er, exit runway when able. Endeavour 5409er, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er Endeavour 5409er. Goodbye. Bangor ground Endeavour 5409er, request taxi to the gate.
Endeavour 5409er, taxi to gate 5 using taxiway Alpha cross runway tree Alpha.
The aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Taxiing to gate 5 using taxiway Alpha cross runway tree Alpha Endeavour 5409er.
far left do you want me, guy? No, I'm on the line. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, APU up, APU's up. Alright, good. Go ahead and we will go ahead and we'll just turn this and burn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make sure you have all your personal items and carry-on luggage.
Alright, and unfortunately we gotta go to the main menu to do our flight planning. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, it wasn't quite 45 degrees. Probably limited 22 degrees. Let's see. Alright, Bangor 5 off 3-3 looks good. I would say let's go an even on this one. $24,000 good. Alright. That looks good. That's good. That should be fine. That's still aggressive with fuel. That's better. Alright, that looks good. And then Harp 4. Let's see what... I don't like leaving it up to my imagination for landing. I think they're running... They were running 3-3 landings. Plan on that. A 3-1 rather. Let's do a localizer 3-1. That'll work. Check it here. Come on. Come on. Stop jackassing around. Alright, that works. Your localizer 3-1. Alright, let me put that in. Alright, let's see. 3-3, Bangor 5. 5 off of 3-3. We're going to the Harp 4. To 3-1. And it's going to be the localizer. Yeah. Localizer has a lower minimums, but it doesn't really matter because the weather's great in New York. So. Alright, track hours off. Let's go ready for startup. See what that looks like. Okay. Okay, that's starting the APU. That's what we want. Okay.
Bangor Airport information, Oscar 2000 Zulu. Wind 9er. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 4,500 feet. Temperature 16. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.78. ILS runway tree in use. Landing and departing runway tree. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Oscar.
Oscar.
Clearance delivery Endeavour 5010 IFR to LaGuardia, ready to copy.
Endeavour 5010 is cleared to LaGuardia Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.925 squawk 0702.
Endeavour 5010 cleared to LaGuardia Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 118.925 squawk 0702.
Endeavour 5010 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9er. Good day.
See, hold on a second. I gotta do in it. Need to position initialization. I haven't done yet. Go back and fix that. There we go. Let's see what where are we headed here? Transition are we doing? Albany? Looks like Albany. Albany. Okay. We'd probably go the other way, actually, because of if we're landing on 3-1, but I don't know yet, so. Alright, flight plan's in. That looks good. Alright, let's go to the, let's check everything here. I'm going to do performance. Go 60, 78 rather. Okay. Set all our V speeds. Where's the fuel? 6904. And then what's our 7.2 on the trim? 7.2. Okay. Go to the doors page. Let's close them up.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard this flight. We hope you enjoy flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Bangor ground, Endeavour 5010 requesting pushback.
Endeavour 5010 pushback request accepted.
Alright, spin it one. Alright, fuel on 1.
Bangor ground, Endeavour 5010,
One's up.
requesting the end of
Spinning
pushback.
2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention
Endeavour
as to the
5010 request to end pushback
from the
received.
aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head.
Right, Bangor 5, we're going to be climbing on a heading of 330 or assigned to ATC to 10,000, which they said 8, so we'll go to 8. And 330. Alright, 2's up. AC. DC. Hydraulics. Alright, we're all set there. Alright, flight controls. Alright, flight controls free and correct.
Bangor ground, Endeavour 5010, with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
Endeavour 5010 taxi to and hold short of runway tree via taxiway Alpha.
I gotta fix track IR, it's probably so screwed up at this point.
120.7 when ready.
Read that back and I'll continue to fix track
Taxiing
IR.
hold short runway tree via taxiway
Perfect.
Alpha, Endeavour 5010.
Right, after start, generators are auto, electrics are checked, bleed valves are out, packs are on, APU is off, anti-ice is going to be off, nose wheel steering is armed. Alright, brake check, taxi slats flaps set to 8, flight controls are free and correct, trims are green, 7.2, thrust reversers are now armed. Flight instruments to check, brake temperatures are checked. Taxi check is complete. All right. That'll be a quick taxi, that's why we started both engines. Alright, takeoff briefing, we have 11,400 feet of runway. Anything before 80 knots will stop on the runway. Anything after 80 knots will only be for critical events. After V1, we're going to go ahead and handle it in the air. We'll get vectors back for runway 33. Any questions? Takeoff briefing. Let's go. Right, we're all set there. Will you ever have 100% fuel? Yeah, if you need it. Like if you were going long distance and you needed 2 alternates, you would probably take 100% fuel. If you were going to go sit up, like if you were reasonably close on fuel and then you end up having to sit and de-ice and you're going to be sitting there with your engines running and APU running for a while, you might have full fuel. You rarely go full fuel anywhere. It happens, but it's only if you need it. Sometimes they'll ferry fuel, so like if they're going to an airport where the fuel is expensive because they don't have an agreement with them, they might ferry an extra fuel, so you'd carry fuel so that on the way out you don't need to buy as much. That's all. We could take
Ladies
that
and
one.
gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
Bangor Tower Endeavour 5010 ready for departure runway Tree IFR to LaGuardia.
Endeavour 5010 altimeter 29.78 wind tree 6 at 9er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree.
Cleared for
Right,
takeoff runway
light strobes are on, fuel
Endeavour
cross
5010.
flow is to manual. Flight 10's advised, TCAS is going to be on, radar is going to be off, CAS is good, takeoff config okay? See takeoff config okay. Yep, takeoff config okay. CAS messages are good, click takeoff. Set thrust is set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. I set V speeds, right? Can't remember if I set V speeds or not. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gears coming up. Select speed and heading. And autopilot's on.
Endeavour 5010, contact Bangor departure on 118.925.
118.925, see ya.
118.925 Endeavour 5010. Goodbye. Bangor departure Endeavour 5010 is passing 2,000 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Endeavour 5010 Bangor departure altimeter 29.78 radar contact continue.
Alright, fuel cross bleed is auto bleeds are set, thrust reversers are off, CAS is checked. Climb check's complete. How about that turn? Probably waiting to clear his airspace, but wouldn't mind the turn.
Endeavour 5010 climb and maintain flight level 180.
180.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 Endeavour 5010.
180. Car, come off. There we go. Come on, give me the turn. Is he waiting for us to clear his airspace? Is that what he's doing? He should be climbed above it at this point. Yes, he's waiting. I think they're waiting for us to clear his airspace here, so he's waiting for it to get out here. Like right here, probably. Or he's climbed through it. I bet that's what he's doing. Only reason why I'm still climbing out 200 knots.
Endeavour 5010 contact Boston Center on 124.25.
2425, see ya.
124.25 Endeavour 5010. Goodbye. Boston Center
Yeah,
Endeavour
just hand this off, we'll probably get a
5010
turn.
is at 9,200 feet, climbing flight level 180.
Endeavour 5010, Boston Center altimeter, 29.78 radar contact, continue to Fryer. Endeavour 5010 contact Boston Center on 128.2. Good day.
128.2 Endeavour 5010. Goodbye. Boston Center Endeavour 5010 is passing 11,200 feet, climbing flight level 180.
Endeavour 5010 Boston Center altimeter 29.78 radar contact. Continue to Fryer.
All right, 280 set, so we can start heading out of here. So that's where we took off from.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
She is, she's serving sandwiches. Squam, and then Albany.
Endeavour 5010 climb and maintain flight level 240.
240.
Climb and maintain flight level
That's the
240
final.
Endeavour 5010.
240. Right, center altimeter. Alright, showing an hour now, but that's, we got a headwind. We have that headwind we came in with, so we have a 35 knot headwind. That'll knock us a little bit slow, but once we level off, we'll pick up some speed. I'm already climbing out at 280 here, so got a ground speed of 331 knots, so not too shabby at the moment. That headwind is a little bit strong though. We had like 70 knots tailwind coming in. So I'm curious what runway they're actually running in LaGuardia. See if I can pick it. We'll switch up if we need to. Let's see. 125.95. That's 230 for 240. Yeah, we had like a 522 knot ground speed coming in, and we're doing 404 on the way out. That's again why, like, when people talk about true airspeed all the time, it's generally in general aviation. Look at the difference between the true airspeed and the ground speed. Like, I really don't care about my true airspeed. I care about my indicator airspeed, and I care about my ground speed. The ground speed is going to tell me when I'm going to get somewhere. Like, I don't see any... Like, the reason why I think a lot of GA guys talk about true airspeed is they just want to make the number look bigger. That's it. It's like, oh, we're going 463. Well, not in any appreciable way. Like, we're 407 across the ground because we're subtracting off the, we're subtracting off the 50-something, was it 58 knot headwind. So it's really of no use to me. Ground speed's of use and indicator airspeed's of use. That's it. True airspeed does nothing for me. So let's see, when do I plan the next frequency change? Probably not for a little while, actually. Looking on the map, I don't see any on the map yet. Change over in Boston Center. Change over New York Center when we get close. Well, we pretty much stay Boston Center the whole way into LaGuardia. It'll be a Boston Center change, but at some point. Going right over Claremont, New Hampshire. I wonder if Squam is the ski area. I don't know. Good tark up this morning. A good, good little short.
Endeavour 5010, contact Boston Center on 124.25. Good day.
124.25, Endeavour 5010, see ya.
124.25, Endeavour 5010.
We run off radio.
Goodbye.
1? Yeah, we're running off 1.
Boston Center, Endeavour 5010, flight level 240.
Endeavour 5010, Boston Center radar contact. Continue to SQUAM.
Squam. Squam. See where the real one is. The real one is just passing Albany now, so they took off when we were landing, and they just turned the corner past Albany, so they're literally on the same path we are. So.
Endeavour 5010, contact Boston Center on 128.2. Good day.
2, see ya. 1282, Endeavour 5010, see ya.
128.2, Endeavour 5010. Goodbye. Boston Center, Endeavour 5010, flight level 240.
Endeavour 5010, Boston Center radar contact. Continue to SQUAM.
Wow. They planned 260, I guess 240, but they planned it out to 260. They never got up there, though. They leveled off at 210. So they never got up there. I'll show you the real one. This is the actual flight. This is the one that took off when we were landing here. You can see where they are. They just passed Albany there. A little bit of weather there, but looks like they must have taken them up and they had them go direct to, oh, let's see, would have been right before Albany. So probably they had them go direct Squam, probably. Instead of having them turn back towards Fryer, I'd probably just have them go direct Squam or go direct Albany. There's not much going on up here in Maine, so they might just give them a long direct heading to Albany. Nothing, you know, going out to Albany, you're kind of getting around everything anyways because you're at cruising altitude. I'm gonna go grab coffee real quick. Coffee, good. Did we get called? I doubt it. Yeah, we're not going to get that many frequency changes out here. When it's busy airspace, you get a lot of them. When it's not, you don't. Be back again. Curious what runway they're going to get. We'll see if I want to do one after this. I might. This is a shorty. I'm going to go play some Tarkov too. I wonder how much interchange there is between LaGuardia and Atlanta. There's a Toronto. Toronto's always nice. Huh. What's Piedmont Triad GSO? Where's that? I don't think I've ever been to GSO. GSO. South Carolina? No. It's got to be North Carolina. Is that Greensburg? I don't know. Let me look. Piedmont Triad, huh? I'll read up on it here. No, it's Greensboro. Yeah, Greensboro. I've been to Greensboro. Never mind. that's what I was trying to look at. I love DCA. I'm curious if they do any DCA out of Boston. Looks like they do DCA out of Cincy. I don't think they do, or out of LaGuardia rather. LaGuardia, Charlotte, LaGuardia, XNA. XNA is a hike. XNA is Northwest Arkansas. That's the home of Walmart. Buffalo, Indy. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a quick turn. Yeah, they get them on a strange vector off of the arrival. So I'm curious what they have them doing. They might be setting them up for another runway. If they're taking them off of the, was it Harp? Are we doing the Harp? Look. Are we doing the Harp? Harp, yep. Alright, we might as well brief. Yeah, I'll brief. We don't know if this is actually what we're going to be doing yet, but we'll see. Alright, here's the Harp 4 arrival. We're using the Albany transition here. Let's see. So it'll be Albany, Stott, Pauling. They had them pretty much go from Albany to Tresa, it looks like, or Kingston. They had them go direct from there. They didn't have them do the zig. We have Kingston, Valerie. We expect 8,000 at Basie. That's pretty much it. I don't see any speed restrictions on there. And then if we do get the localizer 3-1, localizer has no glide slope. It works as a non-precision approach. So we want to be at 1,700 Queenie. Then we're going to go to Fabry at 1,700 Fabry. We can descend down to straight in of
Endeavor
600 feet.
5010 contact Boston Center on 128.325. Good day.
Oh, 128.325 Endeavor 5010.
Going to 128.325 Endeavor 5010. Boston Center Endeavor 5010 flight level 240.
Endeavor 5010 Boston Center radar contact. Continue to SQUEM.
Well, alright, so at Fabry we can descend down to 600 feet. We will then look for the runway. Land visibility is good, so we should have no problem with that. Airport elevation 200 feet. Localizer is 108.5. Final approach course is 316. 3,000 on the western side. 2,100 for an MSA. Shouldn't have any issues with that. About it. Missed approach. We're just gonna do. We'll just plan to get radar vectors back to whatever runway they'd like us at. Frankly. Okay. That's good, that done. And then we'll put in, what do we got on there for, let's set the landing elevation to be, oh, I don't know, like 300 feet's good. I'll do it. I'll let the people walk for a little bit. Yeah, where are we over? Are we over New Hampshire yet? Could be Vermont at this point. That could be the Connecticut River. I think that's the Connecticut River. Let me look. That is Laconia. That is, nope, we're still in New Hampshire. So where's the Connecticut River? Connecticut River's right here. Okay. That's Bristol. Lebanon. It's Connecticut River there. The airport here. Claremont, New Hampshire. And this is the Connecticut River here, which Connecticut River goes all the way from Connedu all the way down and splits Connecticut.
Endeavour Flight 010, contact Boston Center on 134.7. Good day.
134.7, Endeavour 5010.
Boston Center, Care Niner, 218, 7,100 feet. Care Niner, 218, Boston Center, altimeter 29.83, radar contact, continue.
Going to 1 tree for decimal 7 Endeavour 5010.
Yeah, so Connecticut River splits New Hampshire and Vermont. So once we get across here, that is Vermont. Connecticut River goes down, splits pretty much. Again, here's another New Hampshire and Vermont. You can see NH, VT, VT, VT. There's Keene. Let's see. And then that splits it. Here's Mass, and this should be, that's still, so Connecticut goes through Mass, and then it comes down here past Bradley, goes all the way out just north of the Long Island. Goes through Hartford. You have to drive over it all the time. All right, be in Albany in 12. Curious what they're really running down at LaGuardia. Let's see what the Farming Sim 1-year bundle is. That's an extra 20 bucks. Curious. Let's see what it is. It won't. Does it show it somewhere? What the hell is in it? There's green beans. Let's see, all sorts of cool stuff with Farming Sim. Okay, this is news from October 3rd. We have rice. Bunch of different types of rice. That's cool.
Boston Center Airbus November 1205 Mike.
Actually
is at
flood the fields,
9,100
that's
feet,
neat.
descending 4,200 feet. Airbus November
Yeah,
1205
irrigation
Mike,
for
Boston
the,
Center
for the
altimeter
rice.
29.82 radar contact. Continue to Charlie Oscar November.
Maybe goats. Peas. We got peas coming to Farming Sim. Spinach. Good to see some new crops. About the buffalo. Not too much. Just took off on our way to Albany here to go to LaGuardia. Yep, I'm watching the actual flight, see where they go in. See by their arrival what runway they're actually using. Should be able to zoom right into LaGuardia and see what runways they're using. If I get off of this.
Airbus 05 might contact Boston approach on 134.75.
Let's see. So they're definitely taking off a 3-1. Looks like they're landing 2-2. I got an Endeavor 5038 is landing on 2-2. And I would say I've got United 2182, looks like it's landing on 2-2, and it looks like they're routing Endeavor 5010 to land. There's 5010. Looks like 5010 is landing on 2-2. So we'll plan for 2-2. Looks like that's what they're doing. So I'll ask for 2-2. So we'll go ahead and put that in. I'll stay on the Harp 4. We'll go ahead, ILS 2-2. We'll take the vectors. Bingo. Doesn't really change much as far as what we need to do there. All right, there we go. And I'll go ahead and we'll brief that. The ILS 2-2. Yeah, that's why they changed their routing. Was they had the Harp 4 in, then they changed up a little bit. It's still pretty much the same. They just probably cut the corners on it because of how they're departing. But I'll bring up the brief here in a second. Here, let's look at it. Doesn't change much. All right, so here we are coming towards Albany there, and then instead of looping down here and coming in 3-1, we're going to be coming down into 2-2. Let's go ahead and look at the ILS 2-2. All right, ILS runway 2-2. It is. Did I pick the cat again? Let's change it. That's fine. Good. All right, ILS 2-2, 110.5224 is final approach course, 1,900 at Greco. Let's see. Airport elevations, 21 feet. Missed approach, we're just going to come back around and we'll plan to land on 2-2 with radar vectors. 2,900 on the west side, 2,100 for MSA. It would be 3,000 at Yeoman. We'll send down to 1,009 for the intercept at Greco. We can go down. This is a Cat 2. Let's see. Standard, here it is, right there. This is the one I'm looking for. ILS localizer 2-2 is the one I want. 3,000 and 1,900. We can go down to 202 feet. If we lose the glide slope, we'll go ahead and we'll run as a localizer. We'll go down to 600 feet. That's about it. Brief's complete. Already have the landing field elevation there. Yep, we're all set. Checking the arrival, checking that. So last on the Harp is Crayley, and then we're going to. I gotta delete some of the shit out of here. Okay. Let's see what the ILS 2-2 is. Yeoman Greco. There's Yeoman right here. Okay. So I went Yeoman. And then after Crayley. There we go. It was doubled up. So that fixed that. About 26 minutes out, so I'm kind of getting ready. Comes pretty quick here. I'll let the flight attendant know we're about 30. Go ahead and set all these V speeds. So we're gonna have to tell ATC we want 2-2, but that's not a big deal. I'll show you this. This is kind of cool. Looking at this is how I figure all this stuff out here. Is like if you look at this, here are all the southbound arrivals going to LaGuardia. See, they're coming around and they're looping in. So ATC is turning them in to sequence them in line. So this guy here is being pushed out. He's going to LaGuardia. He's being pushed to get behind. This one here, Endeavor 5010, that should sound familiar. That's us. That's the flight. That's the actual real flight. They're now on final for 2-2. They're sequencing this one. That looks like Republic. That's Republic. They are a Embraer E175 from Philly. So they're sequencing them in likely right behind this. Delta, I can't see what the type is on that one. And then here are the takeoffs. The takeoffs are coming up. They're turning right. They're going out. Like there's American. That's a 737-800 going to Charlotte. That's an Endeavor 4999er going to Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky. CVG, that's a base. That's going to 767-300 going to JFK. It's a JetBlue going to JFK. Nope. Yeah, it looks like it's going to JFK. Weird one. This is all probably in the pattern around the airport in Long Island there. Here's LaGuardia going to Boston. Isn't really updating all that fast there. That's how I can tell they're doing a runway. You know, what runways they were going on. You can kind of see where trying to loop in sequence. There's a refresh right there. So it looks like see, that's the one that I was pointing out is going in line. No, that's actually different. That's a different one. It updated and they're probably already landed actually. What are you? No, it just rolled back. Endeavor was already there, so I think it rolled back. Probably just slowed update. Alright, coming up on Albany here. Albany in 3 minutes. Reading some Star Citizen drivel on the forum for that. Oh my god, that game's a mess. God. They still haven't fixed the Hull C issues. Star Citizen. That ship took like, I don't know how many years, man. 6. It was supposed to be out 6 years ago, and it came out, I think, last year, and it's still not working. That's a friggin' mess of a game. Star Citizen views. Somebody just buy my account. Alright, we're inbound on the arrival here, so we're coming up on top of descent here. Right there. Funny, the what do you call it? The Tarkov community is so fickle. I think it's hilarious. Put up a short that I thought was pretty good. It's got this exact same video posted within minutes of each other. They're within 20 views. One of them's got a 60% like-dislike ratio. The other one's got an 80 on it. It's funny. Going to Kingston. See how it manages this turn to Kingston. We're going fast and it turned late, so. Got traffic right there. I don't know where he's at really. He's off. I can't tell what's that altitude. 19,500. He's climbing. So. Turn away from him. Oh shit! I didn't turn to Boston, huh?
Boston Center, Endeavour 5010, flight level 240.
That's not good.
Endeavour 5010 Boston Center radar contact. Continue to India Golf November. Endeavour 5010 descend and maintain 16,000 feet.
Descend
Here.
and maintain 16,000 feet.
I think
Endeavour
I answered them.
5010.
Endeavour 5010 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 200 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Alright.
Delta 273-9er Heavy have the insight.
Yeah, it's gonna do is wobble back and forth trying to go to Kingston because it's such a close waypoint. Yeah, I'm not gonna ever see him.
Endeavour
Behind and under me.
5010. Don't have Airbus A20N
Right here
in
somewhere.
sight.
Not gonna be able to see him. He's under me here somewhere. Could be a traffic problem, but we'll see. In a second here. We're gonna descend. He's right around here somewhere. See if I can see his altitude again. What are you at? He's above us. No, he's not above us. Yeah, he's above us now, so we're clear of him. We're clear of him. He was climbing as we were descending. How's it going there, Puzzlo? How are you? Hello. You paralleling us? I think he's paralleling us. There he's right there.
Endeavour 5010. Have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Don't climb, just come on. Not too much thrust in. I'm gonna go vertical speed here. Let's just go vertical speed mode. What are we on? We're on 3. That's a little bit aggressive. Let's go 3,000. Only got 2 left to go. And again, the game's not gonna give me the altimeter setting for the airport I'm going to, so let's do it myself. Eight six. That's 1,000 feet to go. 17,000, 16,000. The Hudson River.
Endeavour 5010 descend and maintain 6,000 feet.
6,000. That's abrupt. And early.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Endeavour
We shall do it.
5010.
6,000. Probably waffles. I prefer waffles to pancakes. Prefer waffles to pancakes. I gotta crack a little speed spoiler here. Get that speed coming down. We gotta be at 250 at 10. Yeah, you'll struggle with jets to get them slowed down. That's why they have spoilers and stuff like that. Struggle to get them slowed down. You try to stay up high as long as possible, save fuel and keep your speed up, and then you need to kind of slow way down to do 250. I can kind of tell by my rate I'm going to need more spoiler. You can see this is where that trend vector there is where we're going to be in 10 seconds. So right there is where we're going to be in 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, so like a minute. We're doing 2,500 feet per minute, so that's not going to cut it. So right there, I know I got to pull it back. And now you see the trend vector grow. And now that's going to tell me I'm right there.
Contact New York approach on 132.7. Good day. 121.125 Delta 2739er heavy. Goodbye.
Going to 132.7 Endeavour 5010. New York approach Endeavour 5010 is at 11,300 feet, descending 6,000 feet.
Endeavour 5010 New York approach altimeter 29.85 radar contact. Continue to HARP.
Harp. Alright, now we've got it locked in the speed mode at 250, so it's going to dump the nose, and now we can control our angle with the spoiler. Just get rid of it. Alright. Now we're going to harp. Alright, let's check the approach here. So ILS 22 is 110.5. 110.5 is in there. It's in there. And final approach course is 224. Let's, so I'll fix that as necessary. We'll be good here. You don't really need to spin an ILS. It's only one. It only has one degree on it anyway, so you really don't need to spin it in. You do have to spin VORs in. All right, below 10,000 feet too. There's no bullshit conversation. It's all you have a sterile cockpit.
Endeavour 5010, you are 25 miles northeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors localizer runway tree 1 approach.
Oh shit, I gotta change it.
Stand by Endeavour 5010.
Endeavour 5010, roger.
Please stand by Endeavour 5010.
It went slow and it fucked me on that.
Endeavour 5010, roger.
Let's get it. Problem is New York gets too busy to be screwing around.
Endeavour 5010 would like ILS runway 22 approach vectors to final.
Endeavour 5010, you are 22 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 22 approach. Circle to land runway tree 1.
No! Don't give me a circle. I want 22, bitch.
Stand by Endeavour 5010.
Give me the
Endeavour 5010, roger.
Oh, why is this game so fucking stupid, man? It really is. Stupid as
Descend
game.
and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect vectors ILS runway 22 approach circle to land runway tree 1.
Not circling to land 3-1.
Endeavour
I'm gonna land on 2-2,
5010.
and you can stick it right up your ass, game. God, I hate this game sometimes. It's just so stupid. It's like, I want ILS 22. I want to land on runway 22, but it's like, well, when you planned it, you planned it for runway 3-1. It's like, yeah, dude, what do you think happens in real life? They change the runway on you. Because the wind changes.
Endeavour 5010, you are 18 miles northeast of LaGuardia.
God, it's so
Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact tower on 118.7.
I didn't descend yet. tells me maintain present altitude
Maintain
while he
present
also
heading
told me to
altitude.
descend to 3,000
Tower
feet.
on 118.7 Endeavour
Stupidest shit ever, this game.
5010.
I'm really, you know, it bugs the shit out of me. It really does. Start getting down here. I gotta start dropping here. We gotta get down. 3,000 is where we're going. He gave me 3,000, but I need 3,000. He gave it to me for the other runway, but I do need 3,000 right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I gotta just make up for the deficits in the game stupidity here. The game is really bad at this shit. It really is. It can't think dynamically at all. It's just very obnoxious. You know, this happens all the time. Like, literally, I just showed you it happened with the real flight. They, you know, they had to deal with this. Vertical. Do not come out of vertical speed mode. God damn it. You go in vertical speed mode. Descend me down to 3,000 feet. Come on, man. I'm way behind because of this shit, so I'm trying to get caught up because they're not. So what they want us to do is, this would never happen in a million years in New York. You come into 2-2 and they want us to circle the land 3-1. It's like, no, dude, the reason I switched the approach is because I want to land on runway 22, you daffy bastard. So it's just like, it's very frustrating, this shit. It really is. Alright, Greco, I can go down to 1,009, so I gotta scroll down to 1,009. I'm wicked high, too. I'm trying to fix that. Speed that out. Get rid of that. Gear's coming down. I gotta get ready for landing here. I'm just gonna land on 2-2. I don't care what the game thinks. Nav, approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain.
And now I'm way behind the airplane because of it, so. It's wicked behind. Alright. Oh, pilot's coming off. Alright, now I'm going to talk to the tower.
Tower Endeavour 50107 miles northeast, inbound ILS runway 22 approach circle to land runway tree 1.
Not circling, so I'm just going to land on 2-2.
Endeavour 5010 tower. Altimeter 29.8612 tree at 4. Cleared ILS runway 22 approach.
Cleared ILS.
Cleared ILS runway 22 approach Endeavour 5010.
Like, this is something you would do in like a small, not busy airport because, oh my god, a circle land's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Like, literally it said on my license, you know, no circle to land. It's literally said that on my license. Because, like, it's not something you're gonna be doing in these type of jets. It's too much of a pain in the ass. It really is too much of a pain in the ass.
Cleared to land runway 4.
Landing 4 now? Look, he's landing runway 4 against us.
Christ.
That's the problem, is I'm like looking at real life shit, trying to plan it out. I gotta just like, the game is just screwed with this. It can't think dynamically. The problem is they didn't code the game well enough to do stuff live, and so it has live traffic, but the game doesn't know how to do it, and it's, you know, made by software engineers instead of, you know, having pilots tell them what to do and then them code it. You know, so like we got a plane landing toward me. Like, what the fuck, man? That's some daffy shit. Be my greatest hope for the next one. I'm right behind this guy.
Did you hear my last transmission?
See this guy right in front of me?
United 2329er Heavy, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 29er tree at 4.
What is he that I'm eating?
Cleared to land runway 22.
Like, see this guy right in front of me? Like, right in front of me.
Cleared to land runway 22 United 2329er Heavy.
I'm doing my best to slow down.
400.
Like they just landed somebody on runway 4. Now they got 2 of us super close on. He's gonna send me around. I'm not going around. I'm just gonna land. Okay, yeah, he's down. No,
300.
he disappeared.
Brickyard 5607 Heavy number 2 for landing. Follow the Airbus A20N on final.
Hold as much speed as I could.
129er tree at 4. Cleared to land runway 22. Cleared to
100.
land runway 22 number 2 Brickyard 5607 Heavy.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Endeavour 5010 contact ground on 121.7. Brickyard 5607 Heavy, go around.
Brickyard doesn't have any heavies. Like he's right at my ass. Look at him. He's right behind me.
Going around Brickyard 5607 Heavy.
Game's a mess, man.
Tower Spirit Wings Tree 905 Heavy 4 miles south inbound
On the
on
inside
MX3
line, I
runway
think
31
I am.
approach. Brickyard 5607 Heavy, contact New York approach on 132.7. Good day. Spirit Wings Tree 905 Heavy Tower. Altimeter 29.86 when 29er tree at 4. Cleared RNAV X-ray runway 31 approach.
Has come to a complete stop.
Spirit Wings Tree 905 Heavy when 29er tree at 4. Cleared to land runway 1.
Going to 121.7 Endeavour 5010. Ground
Now watch, they're
Endeavour
gonna give me the
5010,
taxi instructions
request
to the
taxi
wrong
to the gate.
area, which is not a gate.
Endeavour 5010 taxi to gate 6 using taxiway Alpha Lima cross runway 1 Tango Papa cross runway 22 Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Yeah, we're not doing any of that. 'Cause that's trying to take me across the runway. Okay.
Taxiing to gate 6 using taxiway Alpha Lima cross runway 1 Tango Papa cross runway 22 Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Endeavour 5010.
I'll keep running the inside lines. Fine.
Endeavour 5010 hold position, caution the Airbus A20N on base. Endeavour 5010 continue taxi.
Stupidest game ever. Jesus, man. So bad.
Roger, Endeavour
ATC is the worst. It
5010.
really is in this game. Bad. Finally get cleaned up here all the way. Like, the other pilot would be doing all this cleanup. So, like, you just taxi. You'd be doing the calls and the cleanup. APU's up. Alright. Number 2's down. That was madness. They were landing 2-2, and they had one guy land on 4. It's like, what is that about? They don't like using 4 either because it goes right over the houses, so they try not to use 4 if they don't have to. Land on 2-2, they're not giving somebody 4. Yeah, you know, they did all this stuff like, for example, the new flight sim that's coming out next month. They've got like, if you fly a helicopter, the you know, the rotor blades will push the grass around. Ooh, I would much rather if you made the sim a sim where ATC behaves like ATC. That's what I would rather. You know, the problem is, you know, you make the game too technical, you make it too much for only pilots. You have too small of a consumer base. So you kind of have to have some flexibility with, you know, them making it for more people. But it's like their priorities are kind of gank as far as I'm concerned. It's like, you know, they prioritizing silly shit over like trying to get some of the elements right, which I hope they have, you know, reasonable air traffic control in the next one. But it's pretty damn abysmal right now. All right, 2's down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make
All right, so that was good. Again, the ATC just like, you pretty much have to hold its hand the whole way. You pretty much have to plan and stick with your plan. And the problem is IRL things change. Like the wind changed. They were landing 3-1 and then they switched to 2-2. And I could see it on the live feed for the one we were flying was they switched it on. You could tell. It was originally going to have them go to 3-3 and then they had them go to 2-2. And it's that happens. And instead they'll be like, oh, circle land runway. No, man. It's like I want ILS 22 because I want to land on runway 22. So just shit like that, you know, probably most people don't care. But, like, you know, if you're actual pilot, it's aggravating. But let me catch up with chat here. All right, guys, if you liked the video, make sure you like the video. If you're new and you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next one.